there, I'm Verna from stampinnotes.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'd love to share the joy of paper crafting and card making. I'm coming to you today from our farm in the hills of Western New York, and I have a great project to share today. So grab that coffee or tea and come on in and let's make some sunshine. This is fast and quick and easy. Will only take you about 5 minutes to make it. And we're using the beautiful Forever Fern stamp set. This is a new stamp set in the new annual catalog. And if you don't have a new annual catalog and you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, message me or reply in the comments below and I would be very happy to send you a new catalog. This is very simple but very pretty. And it's a good basic card. And you can always add more to it. You could always add ribbon, another layer to it. But anyways, today we're keeping it simple. Along with the stamp set, there are dies that come with this set. And if you purchase both, you save 10% on the bundle. And these are the beautiful dies. Aren't they gorgeous? So pretty. You get a lot of use out of this stamp set. So on this card, it's very basic. I've just used thick Whisper White cardstock. It's 4 1/4 by 11 and it's scored at 5.5. That's our base piece. And here's another one done in the blackberry. Here's one also I did with pink. And I got extra ink on the sentiment down here, so I had to make another layer over that. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so anyways, I was saying the card base is 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5.5. Inside, I have put an extra piece of Whisper White cardstock. I just like the extra heaviness of the card, but you wouldn't have to. And this is 5 1/4 by 4. And our little strip of DSP here is 1 inch by 5.5. So you only need those 3 basic pieces of paper plus some scrap for your flowers. I'm using Granny Apple Green ink, and on the side here I'm going to do some stamping. I've got this long, beautiful, leafy stamp. And I'm going to stamp first over to the side here. And instead of re-inking, I'm just going to stamp off so I get a lighter picture or a lighter print of the lighter leaf there on the side. I'm bringing in one of the smaller leaf sets. It's this one. I'm going to ink it up. And I'm going to stamp this. I'm kind of crossing my stems here. I'm going to stamp it going to the side here. And then I'm going to do the same thing, just not re-ink and stamp on this side. Isn't that pretty? And this will be covered because we're going to add flowers. I'm also going to, before I add the flowers, we're going to add our Designer Series paper strip. And this is from the Forever Fern Designer Series paper. It coordinates with the Forever Fern stamp set. And I love this speckled color here. I thought it would go great on a simple card. I'm using our multi-purpose liquid glue. It's a Tombow glue. I love this glue because once you stick it on the paper, you still have a little bit of time to reposition it. And I'm going to put it right about there, line it up. And I'm going to leave a little thin, about 1/4 inch strip on the edge here. I'm going to put my blossoms on before I stamp the sentiment. And you could use Designer Series paper. I've used the new Magenta Madness on this for these flowers, the Designer Series paper. You can see the speckled print. On this card here, I've used just plain cardstock, the Blackberry Bliss cardstock. So for this card, I'm going to use the Gorgeous Grape cardstock. And I'm going to use my Blossom Builder Punch, which is right here, and this is in the new annual catalog. This is a wonderful little punch. I love this little blossom. I'm going to punch out 2 of those. It would be even pretty with just 1. I'm going to take and scrunch my petals up so it looks more natural. Put a dab of ink on there. I'm going to put this one about here. I'm going to take my next one, scrunch the petals a little bit. And we're going to put this one up here a little, like that. Even a third one might be pretty. We're going to take the Gilded Gems. These are a new item in the new catalog. I think they coordinate with Ornate Flowers stamp set. Okay, I'm going to use the Take a Pick tool to get these off here and into the center of the flower. This is a great tool. It comes, this end changes, and it has like a spatula looking tool. You could use that, or I like to use this to get the gems. This end has putty in it to pick up sequins, and I don't have, there's an end to brush out pieces of paper when you do die cutting. I just ordered that. I don't have that yet. So I'm going to take this and go under my little gem like that and lay it in the center of the flower. Isn't that pretty? So simple yet so pretty. Like so. All I have left to do on the front is to stamp the greeting, and I'm going to stamp hello. This is from the Forever Fern stamp set. I'm going to center it right here below the flowers. This would be really pretty with a little bit of linen thread or ribbon. Probably thread would be better on this. And the only thing I have left to do is the inside. I'm taking my 5 1/4 by 4 inch piece, and all I'm going to do is stamp one of these long leaves on the inside. Like that. We'll come back with our glue and go around the edges here. Like so. We're going to open this baby up, and I'm going to lay it so that all the sides look about the same width all the way around. This is a little crooked. See what I mean about this glue? You can move it, the paper, if you need to. And there is our card. Isn't that pretty? Just simple, very easy. Now, you can also decorate the envelope. I've got an envelope here, and I just did the same leaf on the outside of this envelope. So this is a great set to invest in. You can make very simple cards or very detailed cards, and they're just elegant and beautiful. Thanks so much for stopping by. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you get notices when I upload a video. I'd love to have your input, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.